All right, well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Mama Angel's Kitchen. And tonight, I have got a amazing meal for us. I have been working with my new air fryer. I'm going to be doing some air fried chicken wings, and boy, do they come out delicious. The other thing I'm going to do is I've got some potatoes here in a bowl, just sitting in cold water. And I'm going to do some roasted. So we're going to do air fried chicken wings and roasted potatoes. I've got about 2 pounds of chicken wings here. All right, and then the spices that we're going to need for everything, I'll show you right over this way here. I'll just bring it to you here. We're going to have some olive oil. Going to need some olive oil. Smoked paprika. Let's see, can you see that? There we go. Smoked paprika. I've got some Maggi pollo, which is just chicken powder. Got some garlic powder. Some pink Himalayan salt. Onion powder. And my peppercorn medley. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and season up our chicken. I'm going to start by pouring some right on top of it. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and just start adding our seasonings in. Okay, I'm going to start with our salt. It's the pink Himalayan salt. Put some of that in, not too much. A little bit of the Maggi pollo. And yes, I'm filming myself tonight, so I'm trying to make sure everything is adjusted properly. And we've got some onion powder. Some garlic powder. Some smoked paprika, which is new to me. I really have just started using smoked paprika, and I've kind of fallen in love with it. And we've got our peppercorns. I'm not going to be shy with this. Not at all. What, guys? I knew I was missing an ingredient from what I had put in there before. I have this, it's Frank's Red Hot. It's a powder seasoning. Let me see. I'm just in my cabinet over here trying to find that seasoning. There it is. I have been used for a while now. So this stuff is fantastic. So we're going to use some of that, and that's what gives it that nice, that little heat that I like. But not so overbearing that my family doesn't like it. Okay? And then I'm just going to take my tongs and go ahead and mix all of this up in here. Ideally, you want this to be able to marinate for, a couple hours to overnight, up to overnight. Overnight is better. The first time I made this dish, I marinated the things overnight. Boy, was it delicious. I tell you, I am falling in love with my new air fryer. My daughter got it for me as a gift probably a couple of months ago now, and I've just been kind of experimenting. The best thing that has come out of it so far has been these wings, and that's why I'm bringing these wings to you tonight. Just absolutely delicious. All right, guys, what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to lay it on the counter. Because of the video, I don't have time to let them marinate overnight, okay? But there they are right there. I'm going to let these sit on the counter for about 30 minutes, which is good time because you want them to come up to room temperature anyway. I don't want to cook them really cold. You always want to let your meat sit out on the counter for about, 20 minutes to, just wiping off my workstation here, 20 minutes to a half hour. You want to let that sit. All right, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start working on these potatoes. So give me a minute and I'll be right back and I'll show you what we're going to do with potatoes. All right, guys, I'm back, and here Back with the potato, and all I'm going to do with these, they have been washed, and I just have them setting in cold water. And so what I'm with these, so I'm just going to cut them in, size about like that. And I've got a pot down here in my sink, and I'm going to boil these for about 5 to 8 minutes, and then the boiling time starts when the water starts boiling. Okay, then we're gonna roast them in the oven from there. Another just amazingly delicious meal. All right, guys, it is Thursday evening. I know it's been a while again since I've done a video, but like I said, I still work full time. My camera girl, our schedules have not been syncing up lately, but that's okay. I got a good one for you, hopefully. The other thing is I've got a new camera, so I'm hoping I'm using this camera correctly. And again, if I'm not, guess what, guys? You'll never know, because you won't see this video. I have to do this video all over again. So I'm hoping I'm using it the right way. All right, and I've just got, like I said, 2 pounds of chicken wings and just a few potatoes here. Just enough to probably feed me and my husband, because my daughter's out tonight. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get these potatoes in some cold water with some salt. And I'm going to get them on the stove. All right, when they get done, I'll come back. When they're done boiling, I'll come back and I'll show you what we're going to do after that, all right? All right, guys, I'm back, and I'm here at my air fryer. And as you can see, I've got it set at 400 for 15 minutes, and then I ran it for 2 minutes to preheat it. Okay? And so, let me see if I can show you down in the basket. All right, maybe I can, maybe I can't. Anyway, there's the basket itself. And what I'm going to do with the basket is I'm going to spray it with a little vegetable oil. All right, and then I am going to let's see. All right, I'm going to start laying my chicken down in there. All right. And you don't want to overcrowd, just like frying. You want to give it some room to, to let some air circulate and let everybody have its own little space. So I will definitely be doing this in batches, okay? I'm going to put one more down in there. Yep, I think that's good. That is good, just like that, okay? And I'm back in. This is a nice full shot of my air fryer. There that rascal is right there. I tell you. Okay, I'm going to let it go for the remainder of this 11 minutes. I'll come back and show you what it looks like after that 11 minutes, and then I'll flip it over, and we'll go another 15 minutes on that, okay? I'm going to give you a quick shot right here. Here's the potatoes. They have not started boiling yet. They start boiling. From there, I will go another 5 to 7 minutes out, just letting them boil. And then I'll show you where we'll go from there. All right, guys, I'll be back. All right, guys, our first 11 minutes are done. Let's pull it out and see what we're looking like here. That's pretty. Hope you can see that. See what I'm seeing right here? Look at that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and flip these rascals over. All right, because I'm holding the camera, I'm not doing a real good job. So I'm going to put you on pause. I'll come back, put it over, and I'm going to put it back in for another 15 minutes, all right? Be back. All right, guys, we're back. I've got the potatoes out, and I've drained them, and I'll put them down in this bowl. You can see the steam right there. All right, we're going to do the same flavor profile on these potatoes that we did on the wings. All right? Olive oil. Okay? Pour some olive oil right on there. Fairly generous amount. What I did know is melted butter. I've got about 2 tablespoons of melted butter here. I'm going to put it in right there, just like that. Oh, man. Totally feel free to skip if you're watching your cholesterol or, you're just concerned about using butter. Feel free to skip it. The olive oil is going to do exactly, it'll still be great. Still going to taste fantastic with just the olive oil. And you can even lighten it up and use extra virgin olive oil. Not a problem, all right? This is our pink Himalayan salt, all right? A little bit of the Maggi Pollo. And some of the onion powder. All right, guys, I hope this comes out. I tell you what, I made this meal a week or so ago, and it was fantastic. This exact same meal. This is onion oil. This is garlic powder. All right, I'm going to go in with black pepper. Actually, it's not black pepper. It is my peppercorn medley. All right. Like I said, this is Thursday night, dinner tonight. This is smoked paprika. And so, by the time I get this video edited, it'll probably be uploaded, by Saturday. And my goal is to do another video for you on Sunday and get that one uploaded right away. So, you may get back-to-back videos. At least that's my goal. All right, this here is the Frank's Red powder seasoning. I love this, y'all. It's not as hot as the liquid, but it still gets that tang. And you get some heat. Absolutely you do. All right, I'm going to get a spoon and mix it. And you know what? Rather than doing that, I think I'm going to give it a toss. There we go. Because I don't want to break up the potatoes, okay? So be gentle as you are mixing this around, especially if you let it cook too long. They're not done. They're not done at all. You don't want them done. But you want to give it a nice little toss there. And then I've got I bought my workstation. I've got a baking sheet lined with aluminum foil, which I really prefer having parchment paper, but I didn't have any parchment paper. So we're going to go with aluminum foil, and I like parchment paper better for one reason only, guys. It doesn't stick as much as, this has the potential to stick. And actually, you know what? I went about 8 minutes on my potatoes. I should have gone right at that 5 mark. 6 minutes tops, because they are probably just a little more done than I'd like for them to be. But that, again, it's okay. It really is okay. They're going to go into an oven at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops if that's what they need. And they're going to get nice and crisp, and they'll be nice and soft and pillowy on the inside. I'm going to give them some room now so they're not on top of each other. But, you don't want them all on top of each other, because in that case, they'll start to steam. You want them to crisp up a little bit, okay? All right, into the oven with these babies, 400 degrees. I'll let you know exactly how long it took, all right? I'll be back. All right, guys. Just want to give you a quick peek down in there. That is the first load or the first batch that I've done. Load. And the first batch, and they are beautiful. Oh, they are beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and trim out. I'm going to get my other batch in, and I'll show you the potatoes about halfway through when it's ready to, when it's time to flip those potatoes. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, here's our potatoes halfway through. And you can see that one's been flipped. I'll flip a couple of them for you here so you can see some of that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You see that? I hope that comes out good for you. Oh, they smell amazing. All right, so I've got some nice little caramelization here. And I'm just giving them a nice flip. Look at that one, the skin side. Let me show you that. Look at that skin side one right there. See that? There we go. Nice caramelization. All right, I'm going to give each one of these a little flip. They're going to go back in the oven, probably another 5 minutes. That other batch is finishing up. I just flipped the chicken, so it's finishing up. All right, I'm going to meet you over here at the table, and we're going to give this a test. All right, I'll be back. Whew. All right, y'all, look at that. You got to get a shot on that? My word, isn't that pretty? That is just pretty right there. Now, I tell you what, if you do not have an air fryer, you can do this same recipe. Do these wings in the oven. Deep fry them if you want to. Just keep the same seasonings that I used. They're still going to be absolutely delicious, okay? Delicious. I'm going to go ahead and fry these wings for you. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Can you see that? I hope you are getting the shot that I am getting on these wings. That is just beautiful, y'all. Just beautiful. See if I can open this rascal up while it's burning me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Air fried. Air fried. Look at that. Clean bone. Clean bone. It's just amazing, y'all. Oh, man. As you can see, they're juicy. Look at that. I can't rave enough about how good these wings are in my air fryer. I didn't know much about an air fryer, and I'm still learning, I'm telling you. But I did some full cheeks and thighs last night for dinner. The flavor, fantastic. I think I overcooked them just a little bit because they weren't juicy like the wings. So even my husband said, they were kind of dry, honey. They were. They were. So I think I may have cooked them too long, trying to compensate to make sure I got them cooked all the way through. So I will definitely be trying that again because I want to do my mustard fried chicken in the air fryer, and I want to do a video with that one. All right, look at that fry. Well, roasted potato is what it is. Roasted potato, y'all. It's crispy on the outside, nice and pillowy on the inside. Look at that. Oh, man. Boil them for like 5 minutes. That's it. And then put your olive oil and your seeds. Put them on there. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. It was my granddaughter calling me to say goodnight. But anyway, there we go. And again, I was at the potato, right? I ate a couple of them talking to her. I tell you what, they are just delightfully pillowy. They got a little bit of heat in the background of them. Just delicious. All right, guys, I'll tell you what. If you like this here video, come on, give me a thumb. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. I am doing my best to stay consistent, especially with the holidays coming. I want to show you guys some of the holiday meals that I put together. So I think I'm doing good here by myself. So if my camera girl is not available, or when she's not available, and I am, I can still get a video out for us. Okay? But anyway, keep telling your family, your friends, share me on your other social medias. We are headed towards 100 subscribers. We're at 30 right now. So we are still growing. I'm excited about that. Thank you for every one of you guys who have subscribed. All right? I love you guys. Stay prayed up. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Good night.